Danielle, and I am back at it again with another YouTube video. Yes, and yes. So for this video, I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes of me packaging some orders while speaking about how to source your pop-up shops, okay? So let's jump right into it, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. When I first started out looking for pop-up shops, I started using hashtags. So for me, I am in the NJ/NY area, Jersey, New York area. I was looking for like hashtag pop-up shop NYC, hashtag pop-up shop NY, or NY pop-up shop, NJ pop-up shop, etc. You know what I mean? And I saw a whole list of events. So it was either from the past events that already went by, or events that were upcoming, right? And that helped me like really see the pop-up shop world, because I was like, I probably won't find anything. And boy, was I wrong. There were so many events happening right under my nose that I had no idea about. So for the pop-up shops that passed already, I still clicked the profile that it was attached to, whether it be a business owner or the actual events coordinators, right? That way, if I click the business page, I will do the same thing, look for all the pop-up shops as well as the upcoming ones, right? So when you finally see an event that you're interested in, you want to message the page, the business page, the events coordinator, the host, whoever it is, right? You want to say something along the lines of, hi, good morning or good afternoon, I hope all is well, or greetings, I'm interested in your pop-up shop and I would like to know, I have a few questions. Or you can say, greetings, I hope all is well, I saw that you posted an event and you're currently looking for vendors. Could you kindly send me information on the event? Right? So most times they will send you something that they already have pre-written, or some of them just type and tell you like the cost, what is available, if they're giving you table chairs, if you have to bring your own table, your own tent chairs, if it's an outdoor event, etc., right? So for me, I like to ask the host, like, how do they advertise the event? Or I look on their page to see how often they post their events and things like that, because that is very, very important. We have a lot of hosts these days, a lot of people throwing pop-up shops, and they do not care really about if you're going to make any money or whatnot. I mean, they care a little, because if you make money, chances are you're going to come back to the pop-up shop. But there are some of them that I've worked with 2 and 3 times, and I was just like, yeah, I'm over it. You're quote unquote very friendly with the vendors. You talk to us, you laugh, you skin teeth, etc. But when it comes to really pushing for the event, all you do is just post on Instagram, post in your story, hey, we're having a pop-up shop, show up, and that's it. That's all you do for your vendors. And for me, that is unacceptable. As a host, that is unacceptable, right? I went to a pop-up shop in Brooklyn. It was so good. It was the Melanated Pop Up Shop. Shout out to the 2 ladies that threw that event. Listen, they had chalk on the ground telling you pop-up shop here, black owned pop-up shop, because it was the month of February, which is Black History Month. They had like what do you call it, like a banner. I think it was like a retractable banner. They had stuff on the window telling you that there's a pop-up shop inside. They had balloons. They had the most, like, they let people know that, hey, we are having an event in here. Come in, support. They were also on the outside, telling people to come in, support the other vendors, come, let's see what they have popping, and all that good stuff. Like, that event was beautiful. Shout out to those 2 ladies once again. I also went, my friend's own Jessie. Her pop-up shop was amazing. She did flyers. She did word of mouth to people that were in her circle, her friends, family, all of those good things. And everyone was like giving out flyers and stuff like that. So you really have to know, you have to ask these questions, like how do you advertise? Because it makes no sense you spending $150, sometimes $100, $125. It just depends on the vendor, sometimes even $200. And all they do is just say, hey, give me your money, basically. Give me your money. Just show up with your stuff. But it is the responsibility of a vendor as well to do some type of promotion to let people who usually purchase your things, come through, pull through. Also, you just never know who may be in that area at that time and is interested in purchasing your products. So you as a vendor as well, you want to push the pop-up shop that you're about to attend. But the hosts, they have to do more than just saying, hey, I'm having a pop-up shop, come support the other vendors, bloop, bloop, bloop. They're supposed to do some flyers, run some ads, do something. There's this one lady that I see all the time. She advertises her pop-up shops. Every single pop-up shop she does, she advertises on Instagram, right? And her turnout is ridiculous. Like, I've been trying to get into one of her pop-up shops for the longest, but it's always booked because she makes sure she does what she have to do for her vendors, right? For it to be like a successful event. So that is one question you should ask as well. So you need to ask if they're providing tables and chairs. If they're not, you walk with your table. If they are, then kudos to them, you're good, right? Most of them who tell you that you have to bring your tables and chairs, they are on the cheaper side because they're not providing that for you. You have to walk with your own. You need to ask if there's like a cost to enter for buyers. So some events, they're like ticketed. So for people to spend their money, they need to pay at the door. Right? And then they need to come in and spend some more money to support the vendors. A lot of times, events like that, it depends on the crowd. I've never been to one like that. I've just never been to one like that, right? There's only one that I inquired about and I had to purchase. But she said that you do 7 tickets for $10 each. You get people to purchase it and then you'll be able to enter the event free. And for her, it was like, when you do something like this, you guarantee that there is going to be people at the event. And I was like, oh, fine. I completely understand, right? Another thing you want to look at depends on how much money you are spending. You want to see how many hours that you're getting. So in Jersey, the hours are quite shorter. So for example, in New Jersey, I might pay $125 for a 4-hour event, or $100 for a 4-hour event. It depends. $85 for a 4-hour event, stuff like that. Even I think one time I paid $150, but I think that was like 5 hours. 5 hours, I believe, right? However, in New York, you could spend, let's say, $150. I spent $150 for one pop-up shop, and that was 8 hours. That was the 8 or 7 hours. That was the melanated one, and that pop-up shop was busy from beginning to end. I went another one in Brooklyn. Shout out to, what's his name, Sir Shirty. I think that's what it is. I hope I said it correct. That was for Black Friday last year, Black Friday 2021. That event was like $170, and it was 8 hours, and I made so much money there as well, right? So these are things that you want to look out as well. And the most important thing is, are there other vendors selling the same product as you? Why is this important, you asked? It's important because if there is 6 of you and there are 20 vendors, it is going to be too saturated. The customers are going to be confused. They're going to have so many options that you may get 1 or 2 sales. So for me, this is a question that I have to ask. And I recently started asking, let's say like my 4th pop-up shop, when I realized, okay, I'm doing this thing, there are other people who are doing this stuff like that. And like if I say like, you can try this body butter, and the person be like, oh well, I just bought some products over there, but I can take your business card and stuff like that. I mean, it's all fine and good. You supported another vendor and stuff like that. And part of coming to a pop-up shop is to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? To not market, but what's the word? Let's just use marketing, because it would not come into me. To be able to talk to other people, potential clients and stuff like that, and mingle and all those things. That's well and good, but at the same time, you want to make money at these events. So for me, if there's like 3 of us, I'm kind of like, I'm good, but that depends on how many vendors they're catering for in all. So let's say it's 35 vendors or 30 vendors, and it's 2 other skincare vendors, and I will be number 3. I am fine with that. But if it is 20 and it's 5 and 6 of us, no, I'll pass. But that's just me. That is just me and how I look at stuff like that, because you are going to reach out to a new crowd and stuff like that, but you also want to make sure that you are making some money in the process. Like, time is money, and that is so true. You want to show people how great your products are, how awesome it is, and all of those things, but you have to get the chance to actually be able to get them to purchase something. You know what I mean? But if they already spend their money by 4 people that was ahead of you, then it kind of just is like, you kind of feel a type of way. You know what I mean? So that wraps up my little vendor chronicles series questions here, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any further questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section down below. I am also going to list the 2 people that I spoke about who holds pop-up shops. Well, Jess, she just did that for her 1-year anniversary, but she has really dope Crocs, and she customizes it as well. I'm currently waiting on mine. I can't wait to receive it. So I'm gonna list her, as well as Melanated and Shirty. I hope I'm saying the correct thing, because they were so dope. Listen, exceptional. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed evening, blessed morning, whichever time that you're watching this. Thank you so much, Danielle.